Reports are stating that Tottenham Hotspur owner Joe Lewis wants to sell the club, and other reports are stating that Brighton star Leandro Trossard is keen on a move to Spurs. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Let's start by talking about one result in the Premier League from Friday evening. Aston Villa beating Leeds United 2-1. Now 6 games will take place in the Premier League today. Manchester United against Manchester City. Brighton will play Liverpool. Everton against Southampton. Nottingham Forest will host Leicester City. Wolves will take on West Ham. And Brentford will take on Bournemouth in the late kickoff. On Sunday, Chelsea will play Crystal Palace, Newcastle against Fulham, and then, of course, it is the big one, the North London derby. Tottenham will play Arsenal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. Going into this game, of course, our visitors, Arsenal, are top of the Premier League. They have 44 points from 17 matches. And Tottenham Hotspur are currently 5th in the league table. We have 33 points from 18 games. We have, of course, won 10, drawn 3 and lost 5, and have a goal difference of plus 12. We're just 2 points away from the top 4. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club announced earlier this morning that our under-21's home fixture against West Ham United and our under-18's away fixture against Brighton have both been postponed this morning due to waterlogged pitches. The Tottenham Hotspur women will be in action today, as we'll be facing Aston Villa away at the Poundland Stadium, the home of Walsall Football Club. We'll be taking on Aston Villa in the WSL, and new signing Beth England is making her debut. On Friday evening, the Daily Mail put the following article out about a possible sale at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. It states that Daniel Levy's meeting with Qatar Sports Investments chairman Nasser Al-Khelaifi earlier this month is unlikely to lead to the company buying into Tottenham, as UEFA rules would restrict them to purchasing a minority stake. It then goes on to say that Tottenham owner Joe Lewis's preference is a full sale, as he seeks an exit strategy after 23 years, which would be beyond Qatar Sports Investments, given their ownership of PSG. And Qatar Sports Investments have also dismissed suggestions of a naming rights deal for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with sources pointing out that they have not sold naming rights to the PSG Stadium in the 12 years that they have owned the club. In the same report from the Daily Mail, they are stating Apple TV are preparing a bid for the next set of Premier League domestic TV rights that would transform the way that the top flight is broadcast in this country. The tech giant are looking to increase their live football coverage with a 10-year contract to broadcast Major League Soccer beginning next month. They have already dipped their toe into the Premier League market by making a documentary about the European Super League called The War of Football, which was released on Thursday. It also states that the Premier League's current 3-year deal with Sky Sports and BT Sport expires in 2025, with the tender process for the next set of rights due to begin later this year. Now, of course, it is the big one. The North London derby will take place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday in the Premier League. The game will be refereed by Craig Paulson. His assistants will be Mark Perry and Scott Ledger. And the fourth official will be Darren England. On VAR, Paul Tierney. A report has just been published by the Football Insider, and they are stating that Tottenham are ready to submit a bid for Brighton forward Leandro Trossard after their initial bid was rejected. The 28-year-old has been axed from the Brighton squad for Saturday's clash against Liverpool and has gone public with his desire to quit this month amid a fallout with the club. It then states that Tottenham are looking to exploit Trossard's situation as they look to secure a replacement for exit-bound Lucas Moura. But it is understood that Brighton knocked back the offer and have no intention of letting the wide forward go this month. In this report, it says he is very keen, sources say, on joining a Champions League club and is excited by the interest from Tottenham. Tottenham want to strike a deal now before Chelsea turn their attention to landing Trossard. It is also believed that the Belgium international is on the West London club's list of targets, but is not a priority at this stage. The Brighton man has started 16 Premier League games so far this season and has scored 7 goals in the competition. And Lucas Moura has not played for Tottenham since the 12th of November as he made a last-minute cameo against Leeds United. He has been linked with a move back to Brazil with his contract set to expire at the end of this season. Now, my thoughts on these stories in this episode. Let me start by wishing the Spurs women the best of luck today, especially Beth England making her debut in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. That is a huge statement signing for the Spurs women, and I'm hoping that, of course, they pick up the 3 points in the Women's Super League at Walsall today against Aston Villa. Lucas Moura, of course, Antonio Conte has come out and said that Lucas Moura will definitely be leaving Spurs in the summer. I think it is the right time for Lucas Moura to leave, if I'm completely honest. Of course, all of us Spurs fans will always remember that night in May 2019 at Ajax. Simply incredible. He will always be remembered for that very, very special evening. We will always, all of us will always remember who we were with, where we were, when that moment happened. I was lucky enough to be in the stadium. I still, look back at that night. What an incredible night. Lucas Moura certainly has given us, 3 wonderful moments. That game in Ajax, unbelievable. So wishing him all of the very best. But personally, I must say that I'm very surprised that Spurs are not trying to offload him in this January transfer window, because of course, save the money, cash in on him rather than him leaving on a free transfer in the summer. That is the only thing that does surprise me. Trossard, I think that he would be a great addition to this Tottenham Hotspur squad, particularly with the news that Lucas Moura is going. It is the perfect replacement. As I've said many, many times when we have transfer links, I always prefer that Spurs go out and identify targets and sign players that have Premier League experience. This seems like a no-brainer. His agent has come out and said that De Zerbi criticised him and he's really not happy with the situation at Brighton, and he feels that a move is on the cards now. This is a perfect opportunity for Spurs to get this deal done, and with Brighton probably wanting to offload the player certainly wants to leave. I think a deal can be done in this transfer window, and it would probably be disappointing if the likes of Chelsea come along and get him on a good deal and we miss out again on a fairly decent player. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until the next one, come on you Spurs.